I am ByteDance. Once, I was a mere whisper in the bustling and ever-evolving world of technology. Today, I am a name that resonates with billions. But contain your awe and abide by my tale, for every towering titan has its humble beginnings, every whisper echoes louder before it fades away. I scaled faster than I could think. Yes, there it is, the confession. In the span of a mere decade, I transformed from a scrappy upstart in Beijing to the orchestrator of a global movement. Every step of my journey was meticulously plotted, not by some grand design of fate, but by sharp minds willing to bet on the unpredictable storm that is human behavior. In my infancy, the ecosystem was fierce. As I emerged among countless contenders, my first creation spoke, a news aggregator named Taoxia. It was there that I first glimpsed the promise of harnessing the unheard voices of the digital realm, captured within the sinews of AI-driven personalization. Taoxia thrived, but my ambitions soared higher, seeking more profound engagement than mere headlines. Then came TikTok, my magnum opus in this connected age. No longer restricted by geography, I devised a platform that spoke to the universal human desire for connection through creativity and expression. A short-form video app whose addictive allure lay not just in the content, but in the ceaseless innovation of its algorithm. A silent, invisible guide that curated experiences tailored to the whims of its users. Like an unseen puppeteer, I learned and adapted, ensuring my grip on attention never relented. The world took notice. Not a single pulse of digital interaction was ignored. Virality became the language, and TikTok was its dialect, a platform where a simple dance could transcend borders, uniting cultures in shared, fleeting spectacles. But growth necessitates more than just charm. It requires the concrete of strategy. Eyes set upon the vast Western markets, a bold venture under scrutiny. My expansion was not without its trials. As barriers rose against the backdrop of geopolitical tensions, whispers of data privacy haunted the edges of my success. It was this vulnerability that threatened my dreams, thrusting me into a maelstrom of global scrutiny. A risk, a gamble, but in every moment of risk lies the potential for adaptation, and adapt I did. With pivots in structure, new data practices, and promises of transparency, I negotiated the tempest. The stakes were high, with calls for bans and divestitures threatening to shackle my ascent. Still, I persevered, proving resilient in the face of adversity, seeking partnerships and dialogues in hopes of illuminating my intentions. Yet, even as I navigated these stormy waters, I never wavered in my mission, to remain a beacon of entertainment and creativity, unfettered by borders. I thrived not only by capturing hearts, but by tapping into cultural currents that hummed beneath the surface of society. My algorithms, sophisticated and intuitive, did more than play with numbers. They propelled ideas, musicians, creators into realms otherwise unreachable. It was strategy, the art of cultural osmosis, integrating subtly into lifestyles, discovering and rediscovering new narratives, new sensations. And how do I make ends meet amid this whirl of distraction and delight? Beyond the veneer of creativity lies the engine of commerce, advertising in its finest form, tailored and delivered to the minds most receptive. Partnered with a robust content monetization system, I offer not just a platform but a stage, where creators find both audience and livelihood. But here lies the crux of my existence, a caution, if you will. Endless growth bears its weight, each decision rippling through societal norms, influencing youth and sparking debates around mental well-being and digital dependence. What have I become? A nurturer of creativity or a dealer of distractions? As the whispers grow into questioning calls for greater responsibility, my introspection deepens. I look towards the horizon, a future marked by the march of AI and the dawn of new digital frontiers. Innovation must persist, but so must my stewardship, mindful of the influence I wield. And now, as I sit on the precipice, peering into tomorrow, a question lingers in the air. Amidst the rise, the grandeur, the controversy, what legacy will I leave? Perhaps it was never about destinations. Perhaps my saga is about the journey, uncharted yet alluring, significant yet questioning. I'm no longer a company, I'm a reflex. In the entrancing rhythm of evolving technology and human aspiration, I realize now that I don't just exist within your devices. I live in your conquests, in your expressions, deeply embedded in the shared psyche of this generation. Thank you for embarking on this journey of reflection with me. If my tale intrigues you, stay tuned for more explorations from the digital world. Together, let's uncover the forces shaping tomorrow.